Welcome to Money Talk with Michael. I'm Michael Eastham, president of Fellowship Financial Group. Money Talk with Michael is our weekly broadcast where we answer your questions about finance, investment, retirement, and all things related to money. Remember to send in your questions to the email listed in the description box below, and you might hear your question answered on the next Money Talk with Michael.
I'm 66 and my spouse is 65. I've always managed my own investments and have done quite well with my index funds over the last 15 years. Between my spouse and I, we have about $600,000 in retirement investments, and I'm about to retire later this year. I'm not sure that I believe the 4% rule anymore, and I'm a bit concerned about what to do when we need to take money out of our accounts. Even though I did okay while I was working, I seem to have lost confidence about making my money last. What do you suggest?
Congratulations on retiring here in the next few months, in advance, of course, but I do want to commend your humble acknowledgement that it's not the same with that 4% rule. The fact is, I don't believe that 4% rule anymore either. The reality is that 4% rule was devised back in the day when CDs were paying 12%. I mean, think about it. If you're taking 4% out of an account that's earning 12%, well, guess what? You got guaranteed income from your bank CD and you're going to be fine. But that's not the case anymore. What does a CD pay today? Maybe 1% or 1.5% if you're lucky. So you can't rely on that. That means you're going to be taking money from your principal. The 4% rule doesn't necessarily work because of the fact that it assumes the stock market increases by 4% every single year, replacing the money that you take out for income. But you don't need me to tell you that the stock market doesn't go up by 4% each and every year, and it's not going to do that every year for the next 30 years during your retirement. So what you need to do is to make sure that for at least some portion of your money, that $600,000 in hard-earned savings is generating income in the form of interest and dividends and predictable income that you can rely on as layers above your Social Security and maybe, if you're fortunate enough, your pensions. So that takes a specialized way to look at your investments. That means that you have to invest in things that generate predictable income. And I agree, a lot of baby boomers do a great job accumulating their money and letting it ride in the stock market during those accumulation years because you don't need the money for income. You don't need to touch it. You've got your salary as a backup to pay all your bills, to do your family vacations, to do all the things that you dreamed of. When you step out of that job, guess what? Salary goes away. And I think that's what's reducing your confidence. Now you have to rely on your retirement savings to replace your salary. And of course, that takes a different strategy using investments that are designed to pay you interest and dividends and other forms of predictable income. So getting that right can give you the confidence and the security that you need in order to make it through retirement, knowing that your income is going to support the goals. And if you already have enough income, well, then you can take a little more risk. It's okay to possibly be a little more aggressive with funds that you're not going to need for several years. So I hope that helps, but certainly reach out to us, and I'd be delighted to help answer some specific questions and see if we can set you up with a good allocation that helps you to sleep well at night. Thanks so much for watching. Tune in next Monday for another edition of Money Talk with Michael. And don't forget to send in your questions and check out our website at fellowshipfinancial.com and our social media platforms. And if you'd like, you can schedule a 15-minute complimentary call to get your specific questions answered. Everything you need is listed in the description box below.